Alright, welcome back to www.lasarditraining.com or lasardifitness@gmail. Today we're going to show you a little bit of training, what we do with our athletes up here in the special times of your year. A lot of people think that athletes go into the weight room and they just throw weights around and it's a hit and miss kind of a deal. But when you train, you specialize your training towards sport, there are different times of the year as you do different things. In the off season, you look for strength gains, conditioning gains. In the preseason, you look for peaking. In season, you look for maintenance, and obviously after a season, you do a deconditioning level of training. Today, I'd like to show you what we do for in-season sport athletes. I have one of my athletes who's been up here for quite a while, Gina. You've been here how many years? About 2 years, okay. And been doing a lot of training, and we just kind of just started doing this because we did some fundamentals and we did some basics. And Gina's a basketball player. She's one of our specialized training athletes who does basketball on a year-round basis. Even though it's not winter season for high school sports, she is involved with AAU or different travel type basketball programs where she's involved now. She just came back from a tournament over the weekend, traveling to Virginia. So she is a perfect athlete to do stuff like this. We don't want to get her in here and beat her up and look for those gains in her leg strengths and body strengths and have a poor performance on the court. So all the stuff that we worked in the off-season, summertime, we want to try to keep and get hold of. And we're doing a program today called Complexes. The Complexes was designed by a guy by the name of Estevan Javoric, a Romanian weightlifting coach that I kind of follow a little bit. He's actually been hired by NFL programs, NFL teams to teach their complex programs for their sport also. So it's a little athletic in nature. In an in-season training program, you want to look for that, like I said, a maintenance of strength, a keeping of the strength levels. But you're an athlete and you want to do athletic things, Olympic style lifting, coordination, timing, flexibility. Those are the things you want to kind of incorporate in the styles of the training that you do in the weight room. So it's not just benching and squatting and all kinds of things that you do in the weight room. You do vary your movements and you do vary your intensities and loads. And Gina's going to show us our first set of our complexes. This is a bar or free weight complex, and she's going to start out with the first movement, whole body movement. What we're going to do is we're going to try to go from exercise to exercise to exercise. We're going to go right in transition from one to another. So as she's doing the exercise, we're going to explain a little bit different in technique. She's been rehearsed with this, so she's going to be expert in doing this and keeping her body in good position. No pressure. No pressure at all. Okay? So we're going to start out with an upright row to toes. In this position, elbows are high. She gets up on her toes, keep the bar nice and close. We're going to do 6 reps of every exercise. So this turns into a whole body movement. After 6 reps, she's going to go to a power snatch, which is a power position. She's going to rip the bar right over her head. Come on down. Good. Jumping. Good. Very good. Keeping the bar close to the body, elbows up, just like in the row. Bar's looking straight ahead, head neutral position. 4. Take 2 more. And 5. And on the last one, she's going to come right to behind the neck position and do a push press to toes. Push press all the way up on toes. Good. Using hip and leg drive. Shoulder position is good. Bar's right over the top of her head, keeping it close to the midline of the body. After her 6th rep, we're going to transition to a good morning exercise. Okay, very good. Now in a good morning exercise, you want to keep the back nice and straight, legs slightly bent, body weight back to the heels. We get a lot of hamstring involvement on that. Okay? So this is a very common exercise for athletics. We do need to keep the back strong, okay? But not beginners. This is an advanced style of training. After the 6 good morning exercise, we're going to transition to an alternate lunge. Forward lunge, okay, knee close to the ground, pushing off that front foot. Right ahead, just go right into it, Gene. Go ahead. Back still, shoulders are back, back's tight, okay? Knee close to the ground. Okay, we're getting a good movement for the legs. In in-season training, you got to be careful on leg involvement. We're not doing a lot for the legs. We don't want to make the legs tired and heavy. She has practice tomorrow. She has another game over the weekend. So again, this is just a maintenance value only. After 6 reps of each leg, she's going to pop the bar over her head and do a bent over row. Again, in the bent over row, it's a good position that we're looking for. Nice flat back, okay? Legs slightly bent so we take pressure off the back. And a good rowing motion, elbows high. Okay, 6 reps there. After that, we go into a curl. Now this is the part where we got to maybe spot sometimes, okay? 6 curls. 2, 4, 5, and 6. Now she's going to turn her hands around again and finish as she started with an upright row of toes. Okay? Making it look easy, Gene. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Very good. Now she can take a break. Okay, very good. That's our complex. Now, normally we do 2 to 3 sets of these, depending on the conditioning of the athlete. We'll do more with Gina. She just did a nice light set here. Again, as an athlete, you do want to vary your training. You do want to vary your items. We do free weight. We do dumbbell complexes. We do kettlebell complexes. We do body weight complexes, lunge walk complexes. We've done a number of different complexes with her. Again, just to shock the system, not get the overuse syndrome that you do by using the bar only all the time. And again, getting more athletic in nature. Good job. Fantastic job. We'll get an order with it.